guys, I'm Callie Lewis.
And I'm John P. Continuing our coverage here of Talk Mobile Week
you sound
2013.
So reportery.
I need a tie. But I don't have a tie. What I do have is a bunch of geniuses in the room and a topic of the day. Could somebody get me some geniuses?
The only one who did not look to their back
was Daniel. Yes, that is me. That is
He has
me.
all the answers.
Yes.
All right, well, so I have all the questions, and question number one is, we think about mobile, we've already discussed hardware and software, and we've talked about services, but really you have to, I think the general consensus of the group is it has to come together into an ecosystem in order to make everyone happy all the time.
Well, you know what? I wasn't very happy in Japan recently when we were traveling. I wanted to listen to Pandora radio while I was working out, and I wanted to watch some Netflix. Couldn't access either. Daniel, why can't I access all my content in all the countries?
That's a tough problem as far as, copyrights and negotiations with studios. It's something that consumers are constantly going to lose, but I think it's improving, but it's going to be a long process. Microsoft is dealing with this with their music catalog. I think Google has to deal with this too. Of course, Apple does. It's a tough problem trying to negotiate, who's going to be able to see what where. But it's getting better. But ecosystem is so key to this experience.
My kids still watch DVDs, actual physical DVDs. And at the beginning of everyone,
Even I don't have one of those.
There are these big FBI warnings basically threatening my kids they're going to go to jail. None of that when I play them something off Google Play.
Yep.
Yeah.
If we go back 4 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe even like 3.5 years ago,
Yeah.
it was about, when it comes to mobile, it was about the phone you bought and took out of the box. And what were the native apps installed? Native apps. And if one vendor had a better native calculator, it was a big story for us. And now it's all changed. It's about what you can put on your phone once you buy it, whether it's apps, whether it's games, whether it's movies, music, rentals, content.
And it's a reminder that we don't own a lot of this content now, and that we're okay with that in some respects, and in some we're not.
I got to rant about something a little bit. I hate this when I find a really great application that I love that works on multiple platforms. Maybe I've got an Android and I've got an iOS device and I have the same app on both, and I bought it in one place, but I have to buy it again in the other. Clearly I can't be using them at the same time. What's up with all the different app stores?
They don't want you to switch. Just commit to one.
Yeah, it's a lock-in.
Right.
Let's say I'm going to buy an app on the iOS store, and it sells for $3.99. Developers and ecosystems need to come together so I can pay a premium, let's say 50% more. But then I could also get that same app on another
But see, I have no
Cross
problem with that,
platform.
because if you change cars, you might have to buy different car maps.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for paying developers as much as I can on any platform that I can.
You're not necessarily, technically you're paying the developer, but you're also paying the people who host all this stuff. That would be Apple or Google or Microsoft. You can't walk into Walmart, buy a physical DVD, and then go to Best Buy and say, I've already got this DVD. I don't need to buy it from, I don't need to pay you again, even though I need another copy of it. That just doesn't work.
I have this beautiful Pioneer 7.1 surround sound system at home that I cannot use because it's decided that everything is not HDCP compliant.
Wow.
I went to watch The Avengers on my Blu-ray player. I put it in and said, you no longer have this decryption keys for this. You must put your thing online and decode you. This is stuff that I bought. If I'd stolen it, it would be no problem. I'd be watching it already in surround sound. But because I paid for it, I can't even use it. And I understand, music is gone DRM free now. And I understand that they're afraid, but it seems like we're going to have to wait for them to go extinct and have a new media model pop up before we make any traction with this.
Obviously, studios and all these systems need to evolve, whether it's music companies or the movie studios. Like Netflix is doing some amazing things. I think Netflix and Amazon are two most impressive companies of late. Now Netflix is producing their own shows, and they're really good shows, high quality. They look like HBO, and it's really taking it to that next level. And I think that's what's really has to happen. That these old systems have to break, and they're gonna have to be forced.
All right, you guys chime in on the comment things below. What are those
Leave
called?
a comment.
Thank you.
Participate. We want to hear from you. And until next time, I'm John P.
I'm Callie Lewis. Bye-bye.